Now let's talk about loopback interfaces. A loopback interface is a software-only interface. It's just emulating an interface. Because of this, we're not going to actually route any traffic on this interface. So why do we want an interface that you can't route any traffic? Well, when we get into some of the dynamic routing protocols, we'll see examples of why we want to use this. But for our purposes now, we're just going to use the loopback interface as an interface that we can ping. So why can't we ping any of the other interfaces? Well, some of the other interfaces can go down, versus a loopback interface, since it's not an actual physical interface, it's going to be up all the time. So as long as there's a route to this interface, we'll be able to ping it. So let's set up a loopback interface. First of all, we've got to type in our command to get into the interface, so that would be interface space. Of course, it's a loopback interface, so we type in loopback. And then if I hit my question mark, we'll see that it's requesting a number. This is the number of the interface that we'll be setting up. We're just going to say number 0. So this is going to bring up a loopback 0. We can see that now this loopback 0 has changed the state to up. Of course, we can't ping it at this point because it doesn't have an IP address. So we use our IP address command, typing in IP address space, and then the address that we want to assign to it. I'll just choose any address here, so 172.16.0.1. We don't need to take up a whole range here, so what we'll actually do, and is quite common, is just to put in a 255.255.255.255 number. I'm going to hit enter at this point in time, and now if I type in my command do show IP interface brief and hit enter, you can see my loopback 0 with the IP address and is currently up. So now if I want to take this down, all I'd have to do is type in the no interface loopback 0. It gives me the statement that this is now down. And if I do my command of do show IP interface brief again, it is no longer in my list of interfaces. So that's how you put the interface back up and down.